Yo, hello. How are we
What's
feeling?
good?
It's another episode of A Bunch of Fools.
Yes, yes.
You know the vibes. We're here with Dan, the man with the
What's
plan.
up? What's up, everybody? What's going on?
For me, then we have my girl Britnee.
Special
Hi.
guest, Britney. How
Heavy
are
on
you?
the special guest.
Special
VIP.
guest.
It's very important personnel, and then Michael Pablo.
Big
My
Mike.
guy. Who's good?
All right, hold on. Before we do anything, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, first of all, tune into our old episodes because we talked about this earlier. We're recording this now, so you're not gonna see this little delay.
Right.
But I was low key late today because these
Yeah.
fucking potholes in this fucking city.
Man, just like
I'm
we were
driving,
saying.
minding my business late at night. You know it's kind of raining today.
Yeah.
I was in traffic for about 20, 30 minutes because somebody hit a big ass pothole and hit,
Caused
and,
the accident.
and hit two other cars in the process.
Sheesh.
And
Sheesh.
Now I'm driving. Now police trying to direct traffic. All right, they doing their job. So I'm
Mhm.
slowly cruising past. All right, they're pointing out going right. I'm going right. I was saying, I'm going slow. I look at that pothole. That shit is deep as
It's
hell,
huge,
man.
I'm telling you, bro.
And like you know when the
Roads
hole
made out of gravel.
you
and
know when the
Oreo
hole filled up with
cookies.
water. Like it was a legit puddle that was like about 2 or 3 feet deep. Now
That's
if you,
crazy.
if you
So
drive
that
like
was a kid's swimming pool.
basically
Yeah,
if you driving on like a
crazy.
low rider when you hit that pothole, the axle's fucked up. The underneath your car's
Gonna be
fucked up.
doing the Eddie Guerrero. Lie, we cheat.
Like-
you going.
Now that entire thing pissed me off. Like, yo, New York City, fix your potholes, son, and stop.
Where is
all
our
this
tax
construction.
money going, bro?
Everywhere, but
You
You
like,
know
that's not
exactly where
important.
the tax
Pockets
money's
to
going.
their
It's going into
pockets.
the richest pockets.
To
But
their
we don't talk
pockets.
about
We
that.
don't-
Right. That's a different topic.
Meanwhile, how we all feeling? You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
done
How was y'all
venting.
week? I'm just go around the room.
All right.
How
Well,
we feeling?
Mike just said that the potholes fucked his whole week up. Respectfully.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
But like my week was chill. I'm moving on up. You feel me? Got
Alright.
myself a little.
New
Look,
job,
yeah,
right? New
bro,
job.
you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Congrats
more
are in
money,
order.
more money,
Yeah.
more money.
Facts,
you know
more
what
money,
I'm
more
saying?
power, gangster.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Brittany, what
That's
about
blessed.
you, bro? How you feeling?
Oh,
Period.
Sorry,
No,
but this week has been okay.
Mhm.
Work. I'm not gonna get into that, but
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
all I need to say is don't let your managers
Don't let the,
take advantage of you.
About to say,
Yeah.
Big
Gangster.
Man,
No
dismissed.
exploitation. No exploitation.
All right,
No
Big
of
Man
us,
Dan,
all
well,
right.
how's your week?
I mean, it was pretty cool. I could hop on that trend, but it's not really managers. It's kind of like coworkers. Like, don't let people get too comfortable because they'll think like they can go do whatever, and then you get stuck doing extra work or you get the short end of the stick. Like this past week, it's just been a whole bunch of headache because people want to go do what they gotta do, and then you can't get what you gotta do done, and it's just a whole bunch of bickering. Like children fighting. It's ridiculous, bro.
All right, so
Mhm.
guys, we said it earlier. Abby said a few episodes ago. We back with a gang, but this is the real gang right
Yeah,
here.
this is
Yeah,
high
that's
the real
school.
gang.
We were talking about earlier.
Class
They,
of
lunchroom table,
2018.
these are day
No, wait,
twos
can
right
we,
here.
wait, can we really talk about it for a
These are
second?
my
One
day
at a time,
twos.
people, one at a time. Hold
Go ahead,
on.
go ahead, Brick, go
Can we
ahead.
really
ahead.
talk about it for a
What's
second?
up?
Like,
What's
we
up?
really have known each other for like what?
8
Like,
years now.
8
Almost
years.
10 years now.
Almost 10
a decade.
years. Oh
Almost
my
a
God.
decade.
It's almost a decade since we know each
Damn.
other.
Yeah.
Y'all remember
we
when we used to
old,
play
for me.
Uno and
And
dominoes back in the
Dominoes. I
lunchroom?
used to just think about the
Yeah.
dominoes, bro. Some niggas used to be like, boom, right up on the table, steady,
Yeah,
proper.
just
Yo,
Hold on, let me think
bro,
about
it's
okay.
crazy, bro.
We met 2014 because 2014, 18 high
That's
school.
4.
And what year we in? 23?
23.
no,
It's
it's
4 and 5. That's
almost a
9. Almost a
decade.
decade.
Finish.
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
yeah, almost a
You know what I'm
decade.
Almost
We've
a
known each
decade.
other for a while
Yeah.
now.
This
Y'all
is
my
like
friends
this is
for
like
real.
humble
Mhm.
youths, you know what I'm saying, on the up and come up. Feel me?
That's how
That's
it be.
fact.
Like we seen each other. Like
Speaking of
grow,
humble youth, oh my
mature, all that. No, go ahead.
I was
Speaking
about
of
to be
humble
like,
youth.
speaking of humble youths on the up and come up, you was talking about how some niggas be switching up.
Oh,
you know what I'm
okay.
saying?
All right. You want to get into it? All
Yeah,
right.
bro.
So the topic I'm bringing to the table today is how people can act one way around like their friends, and then when certain people come around, they start to switch up. So I don't know how vetted y'all are with the Funny Marco situation, and y'all too.
Yeah, put this on. What's
but-
happened?
Okay, so basically, Funny Marco was doing an interview with Southside, and when it was just them, everything was like buddy buddy, 1-to-1, the occasional joke. Everything was cool. It was almost like if me and Michael were having a conversation. But then G Herbo came through and joined like the interview, and then all of a sudden the energy changed up to the point where like they were cursing him out and like on some yo hold my water bitch and like don't move my
Very
nigga. You know what I'm saying?
disrespectful.
Like complete 180.
That's
I'm not
crazy.
fault. But the reason I bring it up is like how y'all feel about stuff like that? Have y'all ever experienced something like that? And like, what are like what's y'all opinion on that? Cause
All right,
I
ladies
don't like
first.
when people do that.
Have you on Britney go?
Okay, so obviously I'm not friends with this person anymore, but
No names. We could just tell the
Oh yeah,
story.
of course. I think I already
Yeah.
know if you got chat.
I met her in college.
Okay.
Freshman year,
Okay.
and we started becoming close or whatnot. We weren't
Mhm.
like super close, but like we started creating that little bond or whatever. And then we got into a bigger group of friends, and like instantly she just like changed up, like
Personality on different
personality,
word.
everything. Like we used to text each other, Snapchat. After she started hanging out with the friends, there was no text back. I would text her, she wouldn't text me back. I'd see her, wave to her, she'd act like I didn't exist. I was just like,
Right.
Yeah, we
Acting
don't like
brand
that.
new.
Right.
you're
Acting
mad
right.
weird.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah,
not weird. It's just
Jay?
fake.
Honestly, I've been both the person who's done that and on the opposing end. And it's balance, balance,
Let's talk
baby,
about it though.
balance,
Let's
baby.
talk
Feel me?
about it though.
But
What happened?
the
Yeah.
reason why is because honestly, sometimes when you be too nice and you end up being friends with a person that you never really was
Wanted
gonna
to
be.
be friends with.
Yeah, and then because
Okay.
because you're trying to be nice, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You don't really let them know directly, but you give them indirect hints. And when you're young, you don't really know how to speak to people. You know how I was when I was a kid, y'all. I was very, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, my way of doing it was just giving them obviously emotional hints, like not inviting them to certain things or like
Oh,
when
you
I'm
just
talking
being
to other people.
blatant with it.
A little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Sheesh.
But because I don't want to directly say it because I feel like that's worse than. Well, I know, it don't make no sense, but like that's just how my brain
All
genuinely
right,
thought
so
about it.
we had an opinion and a story. An opinion, I guess, a story now.
Mhm.
All right, so I'll do it on the other side. Brittany talked about her friend that was being fake. I'll talk about the time I was being fake.
Okay.
All right, so back in high school, near what was that, like 11th, 12th grade year? Me and this individual were talking. Like she was a fine woman, but whatever. Me and her were talking. I remember. Here's the thing. I fumbled the bag. I'm pretty sure all y'all have fumbled the bag with a baddie one before. If y'all haven't, good for you. If you have, you know my feelings. Now, so me and her were conversating. I don't. It wasn't really saying we weren't really necessarily feeling each other, but it was getting there. It was getting to how we actually start talking and then you start
The
feeling each
talking
other.
stage.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were getting there.
Sparks is
Situationship.
flying.
So now,
Situationship.
I, again, I to this day I regret. 'Cause I really fumbled this.
Mm-hmm.
But we were talking, and then I got around my group of friends. I said some dumb shit, son.
Yo.
Some real
Trying to
dumb
flex for
shit.
the boys. Trying to flex for the boys. You know what I mean? You
Lie.
trying to
Swear
show
Yeah.
it off.
to me.
You
Yeah, but
cannot-
either way,
yo,
I've never understood that.
now
you
now
can't
the,
brag before you secure the trophy.
now
man.
the basically just saying,
Chill.
I think she was saying why am I not in class? I was saying, all right, yo, shut up, go to class yourself.
Mm.
You know what's funny? You know when you instantly regret something when you say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you went to school with me, if you had an interaction with me now, trust me,
Yeah.
Dan has
Yeah,
experienced
but
that.
here's the thing.
Facts.
The minute I said
Facts.
that, I said, damn, I just fumbled this entirely. The relationship from that point changed
It
on.
was awkward.
Damn.
It wasn't awkward. It's just I knew for a fact this is not gonna go the way where I wanted to.
Mhm.
And like I'm saying, every now and then when I have like those late at night thoughts, saying I really fumbled this badly.
Oh,
Especially
Damn,
since I
bro.
have her on social media, I think, damn, she's still like she was like 10,
Wow.
but she's at 11 now. So I said, yeah, fuck, kind of messed
Ooh,
up.
that'd be the
Ooh,
worst.
I'll
okay,
elaborate. That could be the
Yeah.
worst,
Spin
bro.
the
You have
block.
to-
You never know.
Spin the block?
Time
He
your
has
wounds.
moveth
Time-
on, bro,
you
and
never know.
letteth
You
go.
know, with
Respectfully.
this generation, you never know. Just
True,
that text
but
You know
no.
this generation is not giving a heart to nobody.
Exactly.
respect-
Especially
It's
twice.
shared- It's time shared.
Twice, bro. Twice.
just
Heavy
your
on the
time.
twice.
It's
Yeah,
just your
but like
time. I
again,
mean,
you're saying
never know.
you're saying a little bit earlier. I'm pretty sure all of us, especially y'all watching this, have been on both sides.
On
Saying
both
you have
sides.
been the person that's been faked,
Mhm.
okay, or the person that's being faked. Okay, I see
I've
you. I see you looking
kinda-
at me crazy. What
I've
is it,
kinda
Okay, I'm
got
Brittany?
not
a
gonna
story.
lie.
Go
I
ahead.
feel like you guys know my character well enough to know that it's just not possible for me to do that.
All right,
know?
Brittany.
No, of course
Brittany,
not.
yeah,
Brittany's
that's
one
not
in a
real.
million.
You
She's
you
one in a
exempt
million.
One in a million.
from that
No, because it's
storyline.
like I don't know, like something about like not being my true self. Like
it's not in your.
it's
not
not
your
in my
nature.
character
Yeah, it's not in
because
your
I
nature.
spent so much of my life like trying to hide it. Because if you haven't already known, this is a bunch of fools. We're all weird here, but
Right.
I
Yeah,
was trying to
Big
hide it
facts.
when I was younger, and like now I can't do the fake
No,
stuff.
of course not.
Honestly,
It's not true.
What I will say to that is, like, my only regret is when I was younger, I tried to fit into spaces that like weren't meant for me. In the like, obviously I'm speaking metaphorically, but literally as well. Like, don't try to fit in places that don't belong to you. Like, cause I had a big personality, and like there's also I definitely had boundary issues, but like with this whole subject, it's like yeah, I tried like now looking back, it's like I'm not trying to be fake. It's just like I definitely did some fake stuff though, like. And then it's like it's okay like SpongeBob. You didn't do it with malice, but you did it, and
Just
then
because.
yeah,
Mhm.
not even just because it just happened that way. And then instead of like owning up to it, you get defensive. Especially me, I'd be quick to defense. Like, yo, bro, don't attack me.
Mhm.
But then there's also moments
You're a gaslighter.
you were gas. No, I'm not a gaslight. I was gaslit. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a few situations where like I didn't know the full 411, and quite literally like a lamb to slaughter. You just happen to walk in at the wrong time, and then you say something, and it's just like, dang, bro, like you didn't mean to, but like, why did you? Yeah, it's just it's
Mhm.
weird.
I
But
feel like I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry, but
no,
I
go ahead.
wanted to touch on the fact that we talking about situations from when we was young, and I want us to acknowledge the fact that when you're young, you are more often than not aware of a lot of the actions that you're doing. You acting off of pure
But
instinct and
you,
Oh,
but
my
hormones.
you,
bad, my bad, my
go
bad.
ahead.
Yo, You know what's hilarious to me? I
Mm-hmm.
do this at my job because I work with kids. I hate when I find it so funny when I say, "Oh, when I was young." Like, boy, I'm like 20. I'm 20. I'm my
But
late
like,
early
there's always
20s.
a younger person, so
Yeah,
that's what
Yeah.
it
I'm
is.
like, but I'm
yeah.
talking like I'm about 50 or something. I'm like, you're talking about the
Yeah.
good old days. Like, no.
I mean,
Shoot.
Nah.
we adulted quick. Like, to be honest, I'm 23 next week, basically. Like,
Big
bro,
Yeah, and
ups.
I'm already 24.
where did the time go for real?
Mhm.
Like, you
That's
know
a
what I'm saying?
fact. That's a fact. But I feel
Um,
like what I wanted to ask, oh my God, I'm sorry. What I wanted to ask was,
Mm-hmm.
do you think it's worse when you're an adult doing these things? Because these was grown ass men.
no, for a fact,
Oh,
it's
hell
worse when
yeah.
you're adult.
You
When
know what
you're
I'm
a
Bro,
fake
saying?
friend as an adult,
you
Yeah.
1 to 18, that's your free trial.
Mm-hmm.
18 to 22,
Mm-hmm.
yo, 18 to 22, that's like your first test. Okay,
your first paid
like
membership.
after undergrad, bro, get it together, bro. You're in the real world. You
No,
Yeah.
cannot
heavy
keep.
on that.
Bro, I work with people who are like 30, 40, etc. Or I work around people. Like I'm not gonna say it's directly my coworkers, and they have like childish ass mentality, or they do like stupid things. Like I have one coworker, two, who genuinely solid since day one. If they really needed it, I'd bail them out. Like you know what I'm saying. Like if they hit me out the blue, yo, bro, bring the bail money. I would like no questions asked. But like, you know what I mean? Because they're genuine. But there's
Yeah.
others who just like
They couldn't
mad
give him a penny.
childish, try to backdoor you,
Mm-hmm.
can't take accountability,
Yeah. I know some of
complain,
those.
temper tantrum if
I
you don't
hate the
get your
complaining
way.
one. Girl.
It's crazy.
Girl.
Like
I'm sorry.
I don't get it. Like
The-
what's that all
I
about?
think his
Like
issue is like not even fake friends, just fake people in general. Like I'm saying, if you don't like me and you say it, I'm okay with
too
that.
many
I'm okay with
people,
that.
you
Right.
know
I'm
what
okay
it
with
is?
that.
Too many
Because
people
whatever.
walk around this city, just
Mhm.
walk around life in general, thinking like they're the main character and people gotta bow down to them. Like I understand there's moments where you feel like a situation revolve around you or is about, but it's not all the time. Like this world isn't yours. We all have to share this space.
Mhm.
And sometimes you gotta know when to play backfield, when to take that step back. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, let's take a moment, let's readjust. Like sometimes it's not me. Tonight I'm gonna assist. Like my motto for most of my life was B plus player, A plus game. I may not be LeBron or like D Wade, but I'm still Bosh. I'm still Birdman. You know what I'm saying? People who
Mhm.
contribute to the overall success. And a lot of people don't realize, yo, bro, it is perfectly fine being a good role player and a good teammate, bro. Like you
Mhm.
have to genuinely have that in you to like, yo, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna give this person a chance to shine. I'm gonna give myself a chance to fall back, and we're gonna make it work.
What's crazy about it is that like I notice, especially in our age group, especially if you're like from New York City, because I can say that I'm from the city, but I noticed that a
And
lot of
why?
us, our generation, it's like if you're not doing something for me,
Why are you
why
here?
are you here?
Facts. Is
And
everything
it's
is a
just like
transaction.
not everything has to be like transactional. Like that whole "what do you bring to the table" argument that is happening
It's
on social
dead.
media right now. Like, are you serious right now?
Yeah. But you know what it is? People aren't being friends or like getting into relationships or whatever on potential no more. Because the way
Mm-hmm.
our parents and our grandparents did it, they didn't have much of anything. They came like we all Caribbean. They came to this country and established themselves,
Mm-hmm.
but they saw the potential
All
in
right,
each
all right, all
other.
right. It's very much true, but all I'm hearing in my head is the story saying, I traveled 20 miles by air, 20 walked 15 miles
Why
with
would
no
you?
shoes.
Why are you trying
I
to
used to walk
under?
15 miles barefoot.
I mean, that's the gaslight story to put the battery in your back, but like, don't undercut my point though. Like, it's true. They came to America. And you were the
It
all
is
due
very
respect.
true. It
You
is
were
very
the
true.
flag. Like, yo, bro, I'm here now. I did what I had to. Take the baton and run with it now. Like, this is your opportunity.
Right.
Word.
I feel
So
like what we have fallen out of, especially in our generation, is that we no longer take risks. Like I don't mean like taking
facts.
like
That's
I don't
true.
mean like taking risks where it's like
Calculated
you
risk.
know for a fact
No,
that
no.
this is not going to end out well, but like no one takes that risk because everyone wants to like stay in a bubble where they feel like they can control every little thing like it's a science experiment.
Like their comfort zone.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
I think the thing about it is it's a bit humane to want to feel secure or want to feel like I'm comfortable here. But like you'll never know how far you can go or grow if you don't step out your comfort zone. But like it's like you just said with the whole relationship situation, nobody's dating on potential now. Everybody's dating on like the transactional. Or what can you do for me? What do you bring to the table? This, that, and the third. And it's like it's weird because if you're someone who your heart is genuine and you're genuinely looking for something secure, it's like how do I find my person? How do I find like and it's not just with love, it's also with like friends or whatever. Like how do I find my people? You know what I'm saying? Cuz if you're it's like almost with what Abby J was saying. If you're out and like you're not in a place where you feel these people can really connect with you, you're gonna do somewhat of the fake thing, like the yeah, facts. I'm not coming to that. I'm not.
You,
You know what I mean?
also, you
So,
said your friend used to say, yeah, okay.
yeah, I hate that, bro. Like, don't don't I hate that, bro. It makes
Nah,
me
that's
feel like I have ADHD and I'm talking your head. Yo.
Low
I
key, I
have
feel like
ADHD and I'll be talking your head off. Damn, that's
oh
crazy.
my, I feel like the only time I feel like I low key be gaslighting people, but it's like a joke.
Mhm.
It's
It's
like a
like when
joke.
they
It's
like
crazy.
when
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
no,
When?
because like I only do it with my friends. So like if we talking about something and it's like you try to talk to me or like you're winning an argument or something, I'm like, yeah, okay. Anyways, and then like I just like
Yeah.
At
push
that
that
point,
whole
I'm just gonna
conversation to the
cry.
side and then we start a new thing. Cause
I would just cry.
I'm not
Because
gonna lie.
why? Why are you doing me like this?
I mean, y'all know I'm the type like if I'm losing, I'm gonna just start saying anything. Like, I'm not
oh,
winning.
we
No,
know,
I was.
we
Don't do
know.
that.
Among Us
I'm,
days.
yo,
No,
I'm just
because
at this point. I'm saying whatever just to throw you off your square. Like yo,
That
bro,
is crazy.
it's crazy how
I
you
felt
so
that though. I felt that though. I
you
felt that
so
though.
passionate about this. But let's
Felt
talk
that though.
about this though, and that's like apple and orange. So
No, you know
yeah.
what's funny? All right, I remember I was watching a show. One of the last good show on Cartoon Network to me, Amazing World of Gumball. If y'all watch it, you loved it.
Word.
But either way, I remember I was watching an episode where, okay, if you don't know the character, I'm just use person A, B, and C.
Okay.
Like I'm except for the main character because we it's in his title.
Right.
Gumball, he was talking about how him and his best friend can
Mhm.
insult each other,
Right.
and it's all cool. But if a person that's basically I don't know, let's call it a friend or an
Mhm.
acquaintance, if they insult you, it feels horrible.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was this the episode where Tobias, the
Yeah.
dude with the headband, he was
Yeah.
tripping? I remember that. Yo,
I do
like
not remember that.
facts though. You
No, but again, this
yeah.
why I bring this up is because again we talk about fake friends and everything and fake people. We also got to consider there are levels to things. They really
Yes, that's
are.
what
You
I was
gotta know
gonna
your
bring up.
boundaries in
There
space.
are tiers in life.
Right.
And me and Dan were friends, but we're really good friends.
Really good friends.
But if saying actually all of us are really good friends.
Right.
Shout out to all of us.
Right.
But if somebody from respectfully our high school class
you
want to
too,
talk to us,
CJ. We ain't forget about
Yeah.
you, CJ. You know, we ain't
Uh,
forget about you, CJ.
but more of the story is like not more of the story. I'm not giving the story, but whatever. So,
Mhm.
but there's tiers in life. You got to know. You eventually can move up or down depending on what you do in life, but you can't go outside your boundaries in a certain sense.
in certain yeah.
Like
Right.
I hate when people. Okay, I don't mind I don't mind physical affection. If I just met you yesterday, why you give me like a full wrapping around hug?
Yeah,
I'm like, what?
don't be too quick. Yeah, don't be all.
Yeah.
But that'd be somebody. That'd be certain people' personality. Though. They just can't help it. They're just like they just lovey dovey or they're all affectionate and
That'd be
that
me.
might
Especially
not
if
be
I
like,
feel like the vibes is the vibing and the vibes
yeah.
are those.
But
Those
sometimes
vibes.
it's not
Yeah,
fully
I'll
reciprocated.
do that. I'll do that.
But you know what this reminds me of? I know like if y'all watch Martin, y'all I think y'all remember this episode. It was like the episode where his girl's best friend from college came through, and Martin was cracking on Pam, and then Pam rebutted, and then she jumped in and cracked on Pam, like when Pam was walking away, and Martin had to check her, like, "Yo, you don't know her like that. You don't know our dynamic. Like, watch your
Right.
mouth. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and she said something about like her wig or her hair, and it was her actual hair or whatever in that episode. He was like, "Yo, bro, you chatting, like, know your role, know your space." So I understand.
Right. Like how I talk to my coworkers, like I would talk to y'all like that, but I wouldn't talk to my coworkers how I talk to y'all because it's like
Facts.
we've had that time to understand like, okay, I know that this person is a joke when they say this, or I know they're being serious when they do this. It's like there's certain things that you have to like experience in order to know who's comfortable with what.
With what? Yeah.
I feel like for me, and my sister be telling me this too, I don't really have that. Like, I treat a lot of people exactly the same, and it's always love. And I should have those tears because, boundaries. But in my head, it's just kind of like, I'll figure that out when I get there. Like, I'll really
It's.
cross that bridge when I get there.
I mean, that's true, but regardless of what the emotion it is, like love, joking, hate, or whatever, you should, because like you can't treat everyone the same. Because like some people, you putting your whole best foot forward, and this person looking at you like you
No, I
ain't
mean,
nothing.
but
Like,
that
Like that.
that's
you know what I
that's
mean?
that's on
Like,
them though. Like at that point, like if I'm putting my,
still,
I feel you,
don't let
but
them
hear me
walk
out.
all over your
No,
back.
no, no, no.
You know?
Listen, hear me out.
Mhm.
If I put my best foot forward and then
Uh-huh.
somebody decides to fuck with me, I'm not gonna put my best foot forward with them after that because I just learned my lesson. But at least I
Right.
know that my character is putting my best forward, whereas
You're
your
being
character,
genuine,
yeah,
where
that
you would
ass.
be okay.
Whereas your character is somebody who's
Facts.
not, and at that
Yeah.
point, now I have something over you, at least in my head, because I know how to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I
You
can be cool with you, and I know that you're not cool with me.
there's people who
Yeah.
are like that, and full circle kind of moment, kind
Mhm.
of back to that interview. I think that's exactly what happened because Marco, he in the interview, he didn't need all that extra stuff Southside and Herbo had on to make himself feel good, because they were like throwing money at him and throwing sneakers and stuff at him, and you know what I mean, like when you're comfortable being your most genuine self, when you're comfortable being yourself, it's gonna agitate people.
Yeah, bro.
Mhm.
All right,
Bro.
so
'Cause
I'm
some
pretty
people ain't
sure
comfortable.
everybody watching this, because we're based in New York. Our low viewers are from New York.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same way like
Big
this.
Brooklyn, Finny.
We're all
BK, you
from
know the vibes.
yeah, we're all from New York either way. But the thing is, it's like saying we 1, 2, 3 the people watching this are from New York City. We are the only ones to talk trash about the city.
That's fact.
If anybody, I don't even care if you're from New York State, you cannot say nothing about the city.
No, especially if you're
I
from
will
New York
fight
State.
you if you say, "Oh, you from New Rochelle," saying I'm from New York. I would say you're from New York State. You're not from my city. You're not. I hate when they say, "Oh, you pronounce the whole." I want a bacon, egg, and cheese. I don't give a shit. If you, I'm saying I could talk trash about my friends, within certain boundaries, of course. I could talk trash about my city. Random person across the street say shit about my friends or the city, I'm having an issue.
Right.
Mhm.
You
That's
don't know
fair.
them like that. You're not here. You're not from
Yeah.
this.
But you know what it is too. Like there's people who do stupid stuff and then they get put on the internet, and it gives the city that bad rap or that bad like look. Like I'm
And
not
then
gonna
and then
lie,
and then we hear defending the city, and the city look the way that it look. It's like, bro, like
to the point where
I'm
like
sorry, like
think about the
You know what it
MTA. Like,
reminds me of? It reminds me of that meme with the possum on the garbage. And then the possum is like
Yo.
defending the garbage.
Yeah,
yeah,
like
bro.
it's crazy. Like in New York,
Yo, that's what we be doing, bro. We
but
defending.
when you explain this city to someone who wasn't like born here, or
It's not
raised
real.
here, it sounds
Yeah.
like
It's
a
not real.
GTA
Sounds-
server.
No, it sounds like this is
Like,
Gotham.
we have
like,
we live
We
in
are
Gotham,
Gotham.
yeah,
With no
we
Batman.
high key live in
Yeah,
Gotham.
with
no
no
Batman.
Batman. I love
Batman.
it,
Oh no, I
bro.
don't think anybody would want Batman.
No,
Nah.
I
Could
do
you
not.
imagine?
I'm good. I would much rather have the Joker,
Jaywalking?
bro.
No,
You
jaywalking
beat up
I
for
would
Jay-
much rather have the
Yo,
Joker, bro. At
I'm
least I would
ripping
be
this
making
off a
some
good
money.
show Batman a picture of his pops. He gonna break down. You know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
Yo,
God, bro.
Show
I know you're
Batman
not
a picture
serious
of
right
his
now.
pops. Yeah, he gonna break down. But
Because at least then we know exactly where our tax money is going, and it's definitely going.
That
to his
Batmobile.
pocket,
That
nah,
Batmobile.
that Batmobile, bro. But
Nah, I'm so weak right now.
Before we leave this guy, I had this question about the other day when I was watching Fast and Furious, and also the old Batman Returns. Okay, Batman drives a big ass tank basically.
mhm.
How the hell he never hit gridlock?
With
Yo, traffic
Like how,
in the
like
city.
how you were just like,
That's
Oh.
true.
He's rich, bro.
That's
Every fine he
he's
gets,
from
bro.
his
true.
place is basically
That's
in Manhattan. Like how
nah,
you never
that's true. Facts.
like this
I
is,
mean, you never know. He probably have wings on the back.
no,
know
but
what-
like how
you know
you
what- you know what-
drive it and you never
know
hit
what
Or
this
there's
reminds
probably
me
like
of?
designated bat
You know what?
roads
You know
that
what
he
this
can only
reminds me of?
drive on.
It's the
Bat
meme.
roads.
it's, it's the meme of Batman of not Batman of Drewski and Jack Harlow in the whip.
Life like this sure is sweet, huh? It definitely is.
And they snapping their fingers in traffic, and the caption was like, "This be Batman and Robin while Superman is fighting for his life." Like they just in the car bumping jazz and whatnot, and,
No, that's not
like,
Now,
they-
Superman
yeah.
fighting for his life is crazy because if
Yeah.
Superman is fighting for his life, what do you think Batman and Robin gonna do?
Nah,
I'm
Batman
so-
got a gadget for everything. Like you just said, he might pull
Nah.
a wonder weapon out the
A
box
wonder
or
weapon
something.
is-
a wonder weapon is crazy.
The wild scoop.
He might.
All right, but yeah, that honestly, I would love to hear some people other weird thoughts. Like, again, that was just me watching the movie thing. Okay, what the hell? Why he never hate traffic?
Yeah, it is definitely weird
Now, you know what's funny though? You said something interesting earlier.
about.
We're talking about what do y'all define as like my person, not my people? What do y'all define? Can everybody have a different definition with that?
I want the ladies to go first. Go ahead.
Like, what do
So-
you say? What do you mean when somebody
What do
says,
you look
"Oh, this is
for
my
in
person"?
in your person.
In my person,
Any
oh,
kind of
like what I
relationship.
look for.
Any kind of relationship.
Oh, I was just going to describe. Okay, facts. Yeah. So I feel like for me, my person is just somebody that's open minded, and has an open heart. Because I think that we as people we genuinely change over the course of our lives, and I feel like if you're gonna be, and my person for me is like my companion, like my compatriot, somebody that I know I can.
Patriot.
Yeah, that I like, I'm on some
Sounds
shit,
like
bro.
something Captain America would say.
But like for me, it's like
Yeah.
they gonna be with me throughout my whole life. But we don't always have to be intimate partners. Sometimes we happen to be platonic partners. Like the changes and the phases they go as they come. But like at least we still stay constant in the love that we choose to share, whether that may be
Okay.
whatever it be type shit.
All right, before we
Okay.
give our opinions, Britt, what's your person? What's your people? How do you define it?
Thankfully, I do have a person. Shout out my bestie Lonnie.
Period.
But
Lay down on them.
personally, it's like like Abby J said, I like someone that's like open minded, and it's like we don't have to think the same because I don't want a yes man. Like I want someone that like
With their own viewpoints.
they have their own viewpoints, they have their own life, they're very passionate about what they do, and in the case that I'm like straying, they're able to be like, hey, you're tweaking right
back
now,
on
like
it,
you're
yeah.
tweaking. Let's get back on
Let's
track.
get back on
You know.
track.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, for me, it's what y'all said, but it's for me, it's also like someone who's compassionate, who's not afraid to voice their like opinion or feelings, like words of affirmation. I'm okay with like the loving touch and whatnot, but it's also like patience. Like I was saying earlier, I'm getting better with the whole boundaries and the emotional read, but like don't give up on me. Like I definitely mess up
That too.
a bit more than one should, but it be genuine. Like I be fighting for my life. I be trying. Give me a chance, baby. I'm gonna get it right. All
I'ma
right,
get it
Like,
right.
Y'all
I'm gonna
killing me
get
with
it
this.
right. Yeah, like give me a chance. But I think that's what it is. It's about like it gotta feel safe. Like I gotta feel at ease. Like I could actually take that deep breath because especially out here we black folk in this America and just like in New York City, just regular folk in New York City, like these days be stressful when you especially when they're good, they're still stressful. So like when stuff get real tough, you still gotta be able to just like you got your person, you can take that breather, you take that like nightcap and just you can chill. But it's basically everything y'all said and just like the compassion, the patience, just What about you, Mike?
I don't know what the fuck they talking about. Yo,
What?
my person is
Now
yo.
this.
If
Bro,
I
what are you
shoot,
talking about,
you
man?
either shooting with me or you reloading at a clip.
Word.
You-
Word.
uh,
If I
You
rob
want
a
somebody
bank,
solid,
if
like,
I rob a
what's the
bank, you either
issue?
coming with me or you the getaway driver.
Wait, you
If
want somebody hard as
if-
nails?
if you-
Wait,
if
you
want
want
a
somebody
knife
to
or
commit
something?
crimes
Like,
with you?
if you my girl, then you gotta be okay. Let me stop. I'm capping OD.
I had a
That's what I was
feeling.
about to say. I was
I
like,
had a feeling. So then, who's your person,
My,
Michael?
my
Talk
person.
to us.
All right. First of all, every time you say the word person, I'm more thinking about the whole Grey's Anatomy show because
Wow.
Oh, facts.
they
But I mean,
they
Meredith
were
and Christina were
they
vibes.
were. I just think
They were
again,
vibes.
if y'all watch it, y'all love it because trust me, that's our version of soap opera.
Yeah, bro. That was my
true.
shit. Granted, I got on it late, but still.
Me
I had
too.
never
It was
watched it.
Don't
I've
do it.
watched. I watched
If
a couple
you watch a few
episodes.
clips, you'll get hooked into it.
You're
You try to
gonna get
find it.
hooked. Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do
I'm
it to
so
It's
yourself.
on Hulu, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
Hulu
like,
and
and
Netflix.
And
Netflix.
Netflix, right? Yeah.
But my person is
Mm-hmm.
it's someone that's chill. I don't
Word.
I don't really care about most things.
A
If you
vibe.
if you chill and hey, I could fuck with you. I can message you.
Word.
Trust me. If you look at my group of okay, if we do relationship wise, all my relationships are X X to A to B to like they are all over the place. They were
Okay.
just chill. X,
That's fair.
You
except
don't have like a type. It's just whoever you rocking with, you rocking with.
yeah.
Like, it's a vibe.
What ratio am I said? No type.
Would that
Okay.
be considered? What do they call them people's high standards, low? No, is it high standards, low standards? Is that what it
You better not be saying anything like high vibrational. I'm
Superficial?
gonna be
is?
pissed.
No. I'm not gonna be the whole
Low
text. I'm not
vibrational
gonna be the whole
plate
text
would
right now.
be
Not
very
today.
healthy right now.
But never eat a plate that look like that. That is low vibrations.
Low vibration. What? Huh?
That
What?
low
Huh? What? Huh?
vibrational plate would go. You see that meme where the plate was like stacked with mac and
It's like
cheese?
that's
and
a
all that
low
extra- And she
vibrational
called it
plate.
a low
Yeah,
vibrational plate.
I could see
like,
that. I could see how
tripping.
they. I
Catch
could see
me
how they
one
say that. But I'm not gonna be a whole today. I'm not gonna be a whole I was gonna say
Today
high
goes
maintenance.
crazy.
Thank you. God bless. All right. So
High
high
maintenance.
maintenance, low maintenance. Would you consider that to be? Would you consider yourself low
Oh,
maintenance?
I'm the furthest thing from high maintenance possible.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
that's,
I
What
don't-
about
so true.
what about you, girl? How
The
you feel?
furthest thing from that.
High or low maintenance?
Honestly, I'm like in the middle. It's like honestly, I will forget to take care of myself if I let myself. I have to remind
mean,
myself. Honestly,
You know, sometimes the mind be running
We
away.
had to
So I
feed you
over.
consistently in
I
high school because
think-
you didn't take care of yourself.
Yo,
No,
she would
sometimes.
skip meals. Y'all remember we was in Dr. Little's? Can I tell the story? We was taking a test. She was killing it though. She beat me out and like a couple of other. Her stomach went. Her stomach. Bro,
you remember
bro. We was like, yo, bro, Britney, we gotta go get a slice of pizza during lunch. Like, come on, yo,
That
like,
is
chill,
crazy.
chill out. Like, yeah,
No,
I felt that on the
yeah.
mid maintenance though. I'm not gonna lie, cause like I want what I want, but I
For-
also understand that life
for me,
is
Yeah.
life. You know.
Yeah.
right?
For me, I think it's like I'm not gonna say high standard, like medium standard, low maintenance. Like it don't take much. Like it is also a vibe. Like I'm not someone who's picky or
Pick
select
the
Pixie.
pick the.
picky.
How
or,
you how
like,
do you spell that?
select-
Pickedy.
Can I finish my point, brother? Like picky or like yeah, and then like selectively just trying to sabotage. Nah, it's like you said. It's chill. It's the vibe. We here. Let's not mess it up.
So
That's a
you do not like the ups and downs of the relationship. Like 1 minute somebody cursing you out a little bit, and then the next
That's
minute they
always that. You know what I mean? That's character development. It's gonna happen. That
Okay,
it's not
say
gonna
that,
be
say that.
perfect. Like,
because
You
you
like
said
to get
chill.
cursed
So
out?
I'm trying to figure out what
No,
what
but
what
it
type of fill
happens.
you
I
need.
mean,
Sometimes
depends on who's
I'm
cursing
not
me
cur-
out.
yeah, I'm not gonna be
I'll be honest.
purposely cursing somebody out. Like,
Y'all better than me.
If it's in a relationship and it's like a little Spanish mommy, I'll be interested. Cause it's
Nah,
interesting.
Now
built in-
this.
it's
No,
built
wait,
into
hold on.
that.
Because
It's
now that you
built
brought
in-
that up, it's a real good point that I really need to bring up. I high key hate when men, not you guys, but like men, sometimes black men, you
Mhm.
know, majority black men,
Mhm.
they'll talk about how they love a spicy Latino woman, but God forbid, I huff and puff. Yo, she ungrateful for nothing. That's why she don't got no man and this that. Da, da.
The
So
double standard.
she's allowed to be mad because
You know.
she a different ethnicity than me.
No.
But God forbid I get bad. Now
I
I'm
like
a raging
the-
bull.
No, I like the vocal black woman, the one who got spice and attitude. I find it sexy. I like it. You know what I mean? Like
I can't
don't
complain.
overdo it now. Don't be on Church Avenue cursing me. You fucking you bum ass. Chill, okay? Like
That's why the
I
baby
got
not
people
yours.
here- Yeah, you
That's
see
why
people
the
who
baby
Okay, you
start
know
not
what?
yours
like,
is crazy.
I think the best way I
Yeah,
can
like-
explain it, if we classify that, because we all celebrity drama, we know what it is. I don't want a sexy red personally, but I'm okay with a Cardi B. Not I'm talking about figure wise, just
that
personality.
makes so much sense.
Like personality wise, I'm okay. I don't want a sexy red personality. I'm okay with a Cardi B personality.
The
they're
fact that
both-
you know the
Makes sense.
distinction.
Yeah,
No,
that
'cause there
makes
is
so
low-key
much
a
sense.
distinction.
Like it's because all due respect, she she treat herself like a hoe, and she's not like, or at least I don't know her personally, but I don't see her that way. Like, don't market yourself that way. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
facts. Yeah.
yeah.
Why are we calling people a hoe though?
She literally called herself a hoe.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Well, that's
it's
too
in
bad.
her
Phoebe.
lyrics. Like, I'm not just gonna go out my way to chill. I've evolved. It's okay.
I've evolved.
I've
okay.
evolved.
We
man.
evolved.
I've evolved. You know what I mean? We learned it.
We have an
but-
evolved Pokemon on our hands. folks.
Evolved
No
Pokemon.
facts.
For
yeah.
real.
Damn, Daniel.
But y'all, please let us know which type of maintenance are you? High, mid, low maintenance? You know what I'm
I
saying?
No
think it's more so
maintenance?
standard. It's like what are your standards?
Heavy on
Like,
what are your standards?
like what do you
What do y'all
know?
look for in
What do you
relationships?
look for? Yeah,
And
like what do you
as
identify with?
Coworkers, friends, family. Because there's family relationships. Those aren't always peachy keen. We all know that. And
But you-
personal relationships or whatever.
But you know what it is? It's easy for someone to say they're solid until that test comes. Because that's usually where you see people true colors. Like, it's easy to act like everything is cool when there's peace, but then when wars start, where are you? Like, you wasn't there with a weapon in hand. You wasn't there giving me follow up. So like, you know. So
I feel like that's why you can't wait till like that test comes up before you know that the person ain't solid. Sometimes you need to because some people is just good at hiding their true character. But
the
like
mask always falls off though. At some
Yeah.
point, the mask will fall off.
Or the
like,
future.
That's
yeah,
true.
like the mask will. Wow. Okay.
You just got it?
yeah, it just clicked. But
oh, mask off.
There we go. There we
Yeah.
go.
Facts. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
yeah,
you're right.
but
But also, guys, don't let this kind of misconstrue you.
Mm-hmm.
All support is not. Let's say again, I was joking earlier, like not like gun in hand, all that shit. It's just like saying even listening ear is support sometimes. Some people will have all the time in the world for their shit, but won't even
but
for
you know what
yours.
it is though. All support is not good support because sometimes you could
No.
be venting to somebody who's happy you got problems.
I'm so sorry I
That's
Who's
disagree.
true.
not happy.
Only reason why I disagree is
What?
because hear me out. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. All press is good press, my friend.
Negative.
All right?
No.
Listen, hear me out.
Negative.
Hear me out.
Explain
In a
that.
world in a world where everything is transactional and we need to make schmoolaws, I believe that like we need to take into consideration that you're gonna fuck up and people are gonna be aware that you fuck up, but you can use that to kind of like
we live in the same world that won't let Chris Brown breathe because of something he did.
he's still making the
with,
monies
with
though
Robin.
off of it.
Like,
Respectfully.
how long ago was that? Like
Like
almost
if
15
Chris
years
Brown and
ago?
Rihanna was to do a
Not you
song right
calling her by
now,
her
I love
government.
her name, Robin. Fenty. Rihanna, you know what I mean? Like,
Man's talking like
Yeah.
nah, but if they was to do a song together though, you know how many niggas is gonna listen to that song? Like how the fuck?
What?
When
that's
did
not
this?
gonna happen. But like, no, not all press is good press though. Like,
Fair. I mean, I'm gonna let you have that. I'm gonna let you have that. I just feel like
there's people who you could be venting to, and the whole time, soon as you walk away or hang up, they go run and tell your story. They go run and talk about you behind your back on some
True.
two-faced
But then
shit.
imagine
That's
you
true.
come up though. Imagine you come up though, and now all them niggas that was talking hot shit. What could they
Good.
say?
Flex on them.
I mean,
I'm
you can,
definitely.
You can.
If I
Or
have the crazy,
you could feel them
if
love.
we have the crazy come up, all due respect, there's a few of y'all out there. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm gonna be throwing $1 bills at y'all head. Like,
$1
oh, yeah,
bills is
you
crazy.
didn't believe. Like, yeah, pick it up,
Just smack
bitch.
'em.
Yo,
You know what
nah,
I'm
me
saying?
and Dan said this before. If we ever had to
Yeah.
come up, we all know who our cousins are.
Yeah,
I got enough.
we know who family.
Heavy
Don't
on
worry.
the I know who
Shout
my
out
cousins
all
are.
the cousins. Y'all know who y'all are. I got quite a list, but I ain't gonna list them. Shout out to friends and family. Y'all know who y'all are, but
Nah,
That's
a
facts.
few of y'all.
Facts. But just so y'all know though, if
Okay.
I do get money, if y'all worthy, I will bestow
If
a
y'all
blessing.
What the hell are you?
It's-
Think of doors?
Nah,
It's
yeah,
the hammer.
that
It's
ass. No, that
Mjolnir,
ass.
like,
Yes, it's
if y'all
Mjolnir for
worthy.
real.
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
Merlin,
Mjolnir. There it is.
Mjolnir. There we go.
Mjolnir.
Facts.
Whatever.
My blessing is Mjolnir, and only those that are worthy can bestow this
crazy.
blessing. No, for
You
real.
see the
Was
stones
that a
and
real
crystals.
word?
She enchanted her
Mjolnir?
money.
That's the hammer.
That's the hammer from
It's the hammer from Thor.
MJOL, right? Something.
Sorry, the way you
MJOL
pronounced it, I was
NIR,
like
Mjolnir.
kind
I
of
was-
having a brain fart.
Yeah, me too, bro. That's why I said Mjolnir.
Yo, no.
All right.
Yo.
Nah, but you see, either way, you see us all fun and games with us. Again, these are the day twos for us.
Yeah,
Feel-
shout out all the day two.
Okay, I go.
The motivators right here, the hustlers, the ones who give you genuine love. It's just nothing but a good vibe. You see it. You know what I'm saying?
You see it, you love it, you appreciate, you jealous, you know it. Either way, but for our very first guest, Britnee, you want to do a signing out? Say
Go
goodbye
ahead.
to the family.
Yeah, you sign us out.
Thank you for watching our podcast, and we Hope that you have a blessed day.
Love, love,
Bye.
love.
All love for me.
love,
You know the vibes.
Love, love.
we
New
out.
York energy all the way.
Sayonara.
Bout.
There it is.